Hello and a happy, this will light up here, happy Thursday to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas. I'm going to check one more thing here. There we go. Okay, I think we're good to go. I was actually practicing what day it was because so often I come here in these days, you're just working and all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, is today Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? So I do know that today is Thursday. I know for me it's been a fast week, a lot going on this week, getting ready, of course, next week, a big one, Thanksgiving week on the way. So many people out there traveling, whether it's flying out, whether it's driving around the region to get home to family, or maybe you have family flying or driving to you. With that in mind, we're going to jump here just a second into a forecast because we do have not one but two first alert weather days in place for next week. The potential is there for some snow and certainly cold temperatures. The thing that we know is going to happen is certainly by next Tuesday, Wednesday, it is going to get much colder and it is going to stay colder. The snow chances, really keeping an eye on that. Weather models continue to adjust as they do. It does look like Tuesday brings the best likelihood at this point of seeing some snowfall. So again, we're going to get into this. I'm going to pull up full screen for you what we've got right now, and really a beautiful day out there today. A lot of sunshine. Again, we started with the cloud cover. It was a little chilly, breezy this morning, but the sun has really come out looking very nice. Where do we sit temperature-wise? We're in the mid-30s to mid-40s. The warmest spots, though, 43. That's about all we can muster there. Hallock, also in Oaks, we've got a few 41s on the board as well. As you head toward Lakes Country, head toward northwest Minnesota, we're seeing a lot of mid-30s, upper 30s out there. And in Fargo, coming in at 39 degrees. Let's take a look at what we've got. First alert weather day, and in fact, as mentioned, first alert weather days for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, pre-holiday wintry weather. So we have a clipper moving into the region. Now, I will tell you that our two main long-range weather models both showing that the region is going to get snow. You'll just see in 1 second here that one is calling for a little bit more than another, but I think right now the big thing we're focusing on is just the idea that the likelihood of snowfall is going up, in particular as we head into next Tuesday and potentially next Wednesday as well. We'll pop this back up full screen for you. Again, this could impact holiday travel, of course. So we're starting early Monday, so we're going to progress from Monday through the evening of Thanksgiving. So Monday afternoon, you can see a warm front moves through. Temperatures this weekend, we'll get there in just a second as well. They're going to be mild this week, and that's going to be the case for Monday as well. So we start in a quiet note. Could see a few showers on Monday, especially northwest region, but again, that is going to be in the form of rain. Those temperatures are going to be warmer. Now let's push ahead into Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, pretty good coverage. Now this is our European model right here. This is showing front moving through on Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. That cold front not only is going to bring colder air, but as you can see, some snow that is indicated in the area shaded in blue there, starting to move into northeast North Dakota as early as Tuesday morning. Walking through Tuesday, this is the afternoon hours, and what we're seeing is a continuation of snow in the region. So we're going to jump ahead and move into the evening hours, still looking at that snow. So again, with the European model, it's showing very good coverage of first rain, then a mix, then snow on Tuesday with that colder air moving in. And it's showing that precipitation hanging on throughout the day. By the time we get to late Tuesday night, early Wednesday, we start to see those showers exit off to the east. Going to leave us with a mostly cloudy day. And again, we're watching Wednesday as well. Not that snow necessarily is going to be coming down, but depending on how much snow we do see, along with those colder temperatures, roads could be a little slick out there in some areas around the region. So again, that's where we're eyeballing for Wednesday. For Tuesday, it looks like it's going to be the precipitation itself. On Wednesday, it looks like it is going to be more about the remnants of that precipitation. Will the roads be snowy? Will the roads be icy out there, the sidewalks? That's something we're going to dive into more here in just a second, but also keep an eye on, of course, in the coming days. Moving ahead into Thursday, Thanksgiving, we're actually looking all right there. Partly to mostly cloudy, but it looks like we're going to be dry in terms of no precipitation coming on Thanksgiving itself. You see some activity, some snow off to our west, so if you're heading toward areas like Bismarck, Williston, perhaps Minot, although most of the snow, it looks like right now at least with the European model, is going to stay to the south. But there are going to be some areas into Montana as well. They're going to be dealing with snow. So if you are traveling, heading that direction on Thanksgiving Day, or maybe even coming back late Thursday night from a destination, that's an area where we're going to watch out for the potential for precipitation. But as far as we are concerned in our region here, on Thanksgiving itself, we're not going to see any snow. So now let's look at our model comparison. We've got the European model, we've got GFS, or the American model. So this goes really from this Friday night all the way to next Saturday, but I will tell you that really what we're focusing on here is next Tuesday into Wednesday. And you can see the European model showing an opportunity. You see the darker blue colors indicating where we might see a little bit more snow on the ground, a little more accumulation. The American model, the one on the right, not showing as much snow for most of the region. However, notice both areas, both models, I should say, are showing snowfall. So again, that's for Tuesday night into early Wednesday. We're expecting that snowfall, that precipitation. Now we look at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. The other trend we're noticing, and by the way, as we update this daily, you can see the progression there. So we're starting now on Thanksgiving Day, actually Friday, I apologize, November 28th, going through the following Thursday. We continue to trend colder than normal. We are very likely going to be colder than normal, and in some days, I think quite a bit more so compared to the usual during that window right there. As we look at precipitation outlook, we're still leaning above average during that same window of time. So next Friday, Black Friday, through the following Thursday. So not only will we see opportunities for snow next Tuesday and early Wednesday, but looking farther down the road, it looks like there are going to be more opportunities to see some snow across the region. So obviously watching that. Very quickly, want to pop back to what we're expecting tonight into tomorrow. You see 5 o'clock this evening, temperatures there in the low to mid 30s under a mostly clear sky. Will remain mostly clear overnight tonight. Chilly lows tomorrow morning, low 20s, mid 20s. That's about the average for this time of year. By and large, our Friday is going to be sunny. We're going to see a couple of clouds move through the region, but again, looking good out there overall. Very nice end of the work week. Very light breeze out of the south. Highs in the 30s to mid 40s. Friday night, we'll see a few clouds start to move into the region. So tomorrow morning, you see these lows, again, under a clear sky. Really pretty sunrise tomorrow morning. Great way to end off the week there. Tomorrow afternoon, again, a lot of sunshine. Still chilly some areas. Roseau only reaching about 33, but again, 48 Sisseton, 46 for Oaks and Jamestown, 45 in Fargo. Just a light breeze. Winds out of the south by the afternoon, anywhere from 5, 6, 7 miles per hour. Saturday, looking good once again. A little breezy, winds out of the west-northwest. We'll see wind gusts up to about 20 miles per hour. High temperatures, low 40s to even a few low 50s. And again, we're talking the 22nd of November there, and we're getting temperatures in some areas in the 50s. That's great, and that comes under a sunny sky. 49 for Fargo. Weekend forecast overall, again, we're going to hit a high of 51 degrees in Fargo on Saturday. On Sunday, high 48, mostly sunny, light winds out of the west-northwest. So until we get to next Tuesday, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday, looking good. Temperatures are going to be above normal. It's really that transition day Tuesday, and again, that's a first alert weather day. We're watching that closely because we are looking at that potential, and really a likelihood at this point, of seeing snow across the region. We're not expecting a big snow event at this point. We are expecting the potential for enough snow to cause some travel issues, meaning we could see an inch, maybe a couple inches, maybe even 2.5 or 3 in some areas. Still too early to call, but based on looking at the weather models, I think that potential for at least a couple inches is going to be there, with a lot of people traveling Tuesday night into Wednesday. That will have some impact. So again, we're going to keep a close eye on that for you. Keep you updated in the meantime. Great Friday, great weekend to get out, and this, I think this will be the last weekend where we can enjoy some 40s, even some 50s out there. So certainly want to take advantage of that. Hope you have a wonderful evening.